Hi, you guys, it's KODA Legacy, and I'm so excited because, there's only 3 days of school left, and it's kind of bittersweet because I kind of just got a boyfriend or whatever, so that's kind of bad because I probably won't see him till July. And then, but it's good because school just is about to be over, and I'm really excited about that. And and then I'm going out of town too, so I'm gonna be traveling and stuff. But yeah, so I guess today I'll talk to you guys about boyfriends and the importance and unimportance of having them. So, first thing I have to tell you, boyfriends are very, I don't know how to say this, they're very needy. And you need to be there to comfort them. Because I know they're like your boyfriend or whatever. You're supposed to be comforting me, but boyfriends are very needy. They need you all the time. It's like when you say, hey, let's go out, you're going to be with them forever. Until, I don't know, one of y'all breaks up or whatever. But they're a big responsibility. It's like when you get a puppy. It's like you gotta walk the puppy, you gotta feed the puppy, you gotta give water to the puppy, you gotta clean the puppy, you gotta clean up after the puppy. It's like so much stuff you gotta deal with. And so these are like the top three reasons that I would say to have a boyfriend, and the top three reasons not to have one. So the first reason to have a boyfriend is because if you're like one of those people that need someone else with them to feel like they're important or whatever, I guess it would be a good thing for you to have one so you feel like you have some sense or whatever. But if you're not that type of person, I would suggest you don't. If you can be a free spirit or whatever without another person being attached to you, I would pick that instead. And another reason for having a boyfriend is if they have money, they can buy you stuff. And you don't gotta be worried about shit like that. Like, oh, you hungry at lunch and you want some Cheetos. You're like, oh, baby, I'm hungry. And he's like, oh, what you want me to do? Like, bitch, buy me some Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. But I'm just talking about something else. And a third reason for having a boyfriend is they're just fun. You can they can fuck you and all of that. Just so good. They just give it to you all the time. And then the one reason for not having a boyfriend is they're very time consuming. And not everyone has time for all that shit. And the second reason would be is because they're always wanting to be with you. Some of them are really clingy. And a third reason would be sometimes they're just bitches and asses and dicks and fuck faces and all that shit. And they just act stupid as fuck sometimes. So sometimes you gotta be like, nigga, calm your ass down, calm your shit. It is not that fucking serious. But then they take it to heart oh, so you don't wanna be with me no more. I'm like, no nigga, I'm just telling you to keep that shit real. Turn that shit down a notch, okay? And so those are my reasons for not having a boyfriend. But if you can handle all they bitchiness and all that shit and all that, then I say go ahead for it. Be a brave bitch. Be a brave bitch. You know what I'm saying? Be a brave bitch. And so, and the reason I did this topic today is because my boyfriend wanted me to talk about him. So I'm gonna do a shout out. Shout out to my boo Joe. Love you. And so he was the reason that I did this video today. He gave me an idea. And so, yeah. Hit me up on Instagram if you have any more topics you want me to make a video about. And I guess I'll see you then. Until later, or until then, bye. It's KODA Legacy.